Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. So we've got this silage contract that we're in the process of doing at the moment, and the next job is to get the bales wrapped. So I'm going to head down to the field, which is not too far away. If you remember, it's only literally just around the corner here, but to get into it you have to go all the way around to the other side. I suppose I could cut the hedge down, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just go around the proper entrance way. And we'll get those bales wrapped, and then they'll need collecting up. We don't have an auto stacker, although I believe the flatbed lorry I've got can auto collect, so I could try it out. I don't usually use that sort of thing, but I could give it a go and just see how well it works, because I haven't used anything like that for a while. But we'll come to that in a bit, because first of all we need to get the bales wrapped. So yeah, this is, well, if you remember, I had to take the fence out there to get in because it was too narrow, the gateway. There was not enough swing to get big machinery through there. But then we've got this entrance way here, and here we are in the field. So quite a few bales to get wrapped here, so I'll get that done now. So we've got the wrapping all done, so now we need to go and collect the bales. So for that I'm going to use the flatbed lorry, and obviously this is a contract, so a lot of the bales are going to have to be sold, but I'm going to try and keep some back for myself as well, for the cows to timber. I'm just going to be careful how many I take, because I know it's not going to need all of them. I don't think anyway, normally it doesn't need all of them to complete the contract, so I'm going to load a few on and take them, and hopefully that'll be enough to finish the contract, and then whatever's left over we'll keep for our cows. I think it does tell you on the contracts page how many bales need to be sold in the details section, so I'm going to have a look at that in a second and try and take the right amount, because I don't want to be wasting any really. I know we do get paid for the ones that we deliver if they're outside of what the contract needs, but I would prefer to keep them for the cows if possible. So yeah, let's have a quick look at how many bales we've got and how many need to go. So yeah, let's have a quick look. So details to go 4k bales, I'm assuming that's what I've got. 9, I think, is that what it means? 9 in brackets, so 9 bales need to go, which means whatever's left over I can keep, if that's correct. So how do we also load with this then? Oh, there we go, that was simple. I know it's not very realistic, I don't usually do this. I don't mind doing it occasionally, but it's not something I do all the time. So that's 6 bales on board, so we only need 3 more, and then the rest of it should be able to be kept. That's right. So yeah, I assume that's right anyway. And where do they need to go to? Biogas plants, so it's a bit of a drive. Hopefully that is enough then to complete the contract, and everything else in the field is mine, I assume, if that's right. So yeah, I'll take these down there, hopefully get the contract completed with them, and I'll collect up the rest and take them back to the yard. Well, it looks like even 9 bales was too many actually. It doesn't even need 9. It was probably only needed about 6 or 7 bales by the looks of it. But never mind, because I've still got a bit of money back for that, and I'll drop the rest of them off here. We'll get them unloaded. Certainly easy, isn't it, using a thing like this? Right, so that's the field completed there, so we can turn the contract in now and get the money for that. We've got about 11,000 I think for the bales, selling them. And then I think the contract's worth about 9 or 10,000, somewhere around there. So we'll see what we get for that. Yeah, 9,430. So we'll collect that. So that's good. These should already be silage. Yes, they are. So they can go straight into the mixer. I'll jump into the telehandler and put them into the mixer for TMR. So I wonder if maybe because these are bigger bales than standard, yeah, they're 6,500 litres, and it said 4K bales, so maybe that's 4,000 litre bales, so 9 4,000 litre bales, but because I've got 6,500 litre bales, they didn't need as many. That would probably make sense. So I'll have to remember that in future. But it's not the end of the world, like I said, because we still got money for them, which is a good thing. And actually, as we're approaching the end of the series soon, we probably won't need to make much more TMR anyway. The cows aren't eating it that quickly, and they have got about 500,000 litres in there, so yeah, they should be okay. But I do like to keep on top of it just in case, because I don't want to run out. Actually, thinking about it, some of these cows are probably pretty old now. We maybe could sell a few to make room for more. Not sure whether that's worthwhile or not, but we'll have a look. Because the thing is, the value of them decreases when they get to a certain age. I don't know how many months old they have to be. That's 60 months. What are the oldest ones we've got? Are they the 60-month-old? You can see how the prices come down, because these ones are 43 months and they're worth 1,800. And where is it? 60 months old, only worth 1,400. So I wonder if it's worth selling those. They must be our first starting cows. Well, they are still reproducing, aren't they, I suppose? I don't know. Probably keep them. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I don't want to reduce our milk production, but if the cows are reducing in value, it probably means that they're not as productive as they are when they're younger. That would be my guess. So we don't want to be feeding cows that aren't producing any milk. That's what my concern is. But it looks like they are still reproducing, so we will be getting more cows. Okay, how's that anyway? Is that empty? Hay, yeah, we need more, so we'll get some hay bales. Put these in that are already here. Yeah, so it looks like we can make bigger silage bales now because this wrapper, because of the wrapper that I've got, it will wrap the biggest bales, the 240 litre bales I think it is, or 240 centimetre bales, sorry. Yeah, it'll wrap those ones, which normally you can't do with a trailed wrapper, so that must be why. We can make some bigger bales now, which is good. The other thing we'll need to do, well, obviously tip the, there's a full trailer there of TMR to tip, and we will take some more slurry to the fertiliser production as well. There's quite a few hay bales put in, I'll get a few silage bales as well, oh, sorry, straw bales as well. We've done the silage bales. That should be enough straw, because they don't need quite as much straw as they do silage and hay. There we go. Right, so we need a tractor now. That should all be full. Well, there's a little bit more room for hay, but everything else is pretty much full. I think all of our tractors are down there. Let's have a quick look. Yes, they are both here. Well, I'll use the JCB. we'll get the slurry tanker first and empty that into the fertiliser production, and then get it refilling, and then we'll do the TMR as well. So that's already full there. So yeah, this fertiliser production, if we had it on selling, it certainly does make us a lot of money. It's a very profitable thing to have. But I don't want to abuse it, that's my concern, so I'll just sell it as I need the money, but I won't be selling it constantly, because we'll be at £1 million in no time if we do that. So when this is emptied, I'll go and refill it, and then get the TMR trailer on and empty that into the cow trough. Okay, so that's the animals fed. I've just looked and there is some milk to sell as well, so we've got 19,000 litres of milk. Best place to sell is at the BallySpring garage, so we'll tag that. And have a look where that is. I think it's, oh yeah, it's the usual place down here that we've been to a few times recently. I use the Fendt for this, so we'll drop the mowers off and then get the milk loaded up. And yeah, I was discussing about potentially building or buying a new yard and building a sheep pen for, well, hopefully for goats or sheep if we can't get the goats. If there are goats. I haven't actually seen them, but I think there is. Okay, so I'll get the milk filling up. We need to buy the plot of land that I was discussing. It's 387,900. We're not too far off now. That is probably the best one to go with. It's nearest and also one of the cheapest. There is that one as well, which is slightly cheaper, but a bit further away. Well, I suppose not too much further away. I haven't even been to look at that one actually. That comes with 2 fields as well. Also a 5% discount on that one. There is on that one as well, yeah. If we do another contract, if we did that contract, which is a silage contract, we'd get even bigger discount on that one. I don't believe there's any contracts to go with this one. Oh, there is as well, yeah. But yeah, we'll see how much money we get when we've sold this milk, which is still filling up, but almost full now. And once we've sold this, we should have very close to the amount we need. We do also have a few dairy products again to sell, so we could always sell those as well. But I will just take this quickly down to the sell point, which is, I'm going the wrong way, it's this way. Yeah, and then I'll see you down there, see how much we get for this milk, and see if we can anywhere near afford to buy that yard. Just pulling into the sell point now, so we'll get this unloading and find out how much we make from the milk. Usually is reasonably good, although the price isn't its best right now, but it doesn't change an awful lot. It only changes by a couple of hundred usually per 1,000 litres, so it's not going to make a big difference. So for the cheaper of the 2 plots, we need around about 367,000, so we are fast approaching that now. Not going to quite get there, I don't think, but we're not going to be far off. Very, very near. Wow. Okay, so that's even closer than I thought. We're about £1,000, I think, away. Let's have another double check of what the price actually is. Oh wow, we can afford it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well, we might go and sell the dairy products as well, just to make sure we don't end up with no money at all. If the prices are they're not great. Okay. What's butter like? Yeah, June is about the worst month, and we are in June. Maybe I won't bother. We can afford it. Just I was going to hope to end up with a bit more than £1,000 left over. Anyway, I'll take this back to the yard. We'll go and have a look, I think, at that other one that's cheaper, because we can't afford the other one at the moment. We can afford the cheaper of the two. So we're just going to have a look at that and see what the yard looks like. It's not going to replace our main yard. We're going to keep our main yard. It's just going to be like an extra yard. And the main reason is obviously to get some sheep or goats, depending on what's available. So yeah, I'll take this back to the yard and I'll see you at that plot. I'll go to that plot and we'll see you there. So here we are, just arriving at this other yard, the cheaper of the two yards that are available nearby. So we'll have a look at it. I have also just noticed that the money's gone up again because I haven't turned the fertiliser production off, have I? It's still on selling, I believe. It is, yes. So we'll just change that to storing again for now. It's out of slurry again already, wow. So yeah, that's actually not a bad thing. It's really boosted our money, which means we can easily afford it now. Actually, we can even almost afford the other one, or even afford the other one maybe. But we're looking at this one at the moment. Oh, is that a collectible? Yes, it is, I think. First cow I found. So yeah, I think this is a cow farm again, I believe. But if we buy it, we'll find out, I think, what animals we can put in there. This is again very tight yards. I might be able to do something about that, take some of the buildings out maybe. But it is quite nice. And it comes with two fields as well. It comes with this field, which is an oat field, and another grass field here, which has got a contract on it, like I said, silage contract by the looks of it, which we could do and get an extra 5% off before we buy it, but as we can easily afford it now, there probably isn't much point. Now this looks like a sheep thing, so that is encouraging. That maybe means it does come with a sheep barn. So shall we buy that? I think we probably should. That's a bad price, really. Let's go with that, I think. And that was expensive, but wow, yes, that was expensive. What does it come with? It does come with a sheep pasture. That's interesting. So if we go to that, which is somewhere, you'd have thought it's somewhere near here. Where's the trigger? Maybe it's this building around here. Here we go. And we can get goats, yes, there we go. Now that's interesting. We're going to have to do that, aren't we? Because that's what I was hoping for. Maybe the other one then, maybe that didn't come with a sheep pasture, which is interesting. It's really good we went with this one out. I didn't even know, really. So that's just luck. So what goats shall we go with? Some males and females, maybe? So I don't know what the capacity is 1,000, so that's good. We'll buy 60 females. Oh dear. No, we won't. Yeah, I forgot. We have no money left. Or not enough money, anyway. Sorry about all the clicking. This is another way of doing this. We'll buy 30 females. And we'll buy however many we can afford. What money have we got? 11,000. We'll buy 18 males because I don't want to use all the money up. But that's thanks to the fertiliser production that we could do that. So we now have goats for the first time ever. I've been playing Farming Simulator. I've never had goats before, so that's really good. And we need to go on the livestock menu and find the goats. Oh, they're at the top here. Do they need water? They must need water. And hay. And they produce milk as well. And wool. Okay, so yeah, we need to get some food to them then. So, we'll head back to the yard and we'll have to get some bales and some water. It's going to be quite a labour intensive job keeping up with that. And we're going to need some more hay, I think, because we haven't got that much hay left. So here we are back at the yard again. Actually, we do have more hay than I thought. We do have quite a few bales, so that's not too bad. So we'll get these loaded up. I won't use the auto load, I'll use the telehandler because we've got one here. So we'll jump into the telehandler, we'll get some hay bales loaded on. Hopefully it will just take them as they are. Maybe we don't have to shred them, I don't know. But yeah, we'll get all these hay bales. Well, we'll get a full load of hay bales loaded up, and we'll take them to the goats. We'll also need to get some water though as well. Fortunately, we do have 2 tankers. I think at least one of them must take water. I don't know how much water they're going to need, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'll get these bales loaded up and taken round to the new goat farm. Unfortunately, it's going a bit dark and raining again, so not great weather, so we may have to move time forward. It is taking these bales. I'm having to unload them manually because I haven't got a telehandler here at the moment. But when we cut the field around the back of this yard, we will keep the bales, we'll do them as hay bales, and we'll keep them here on this site so that we don't have to transport them back from the other farm. They also need water. We do have the milk tanker which can take water, so we'll fill that up from somewhere, hopefully. I assume there's somewhere to fill water from on this map. But yeah, it's going quite dark and the animals have no water, so that's a bit of an issue. There probably is a mod where I can fill water from. Might be easier. I might even have one installed, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going very, very dark very quickly, amazingly. I haven't sped time up, it's just gone really dark really fast. So I think we are going to have to move time forward. Hopefully the animals will be okay, because I don't want to play in the dark and the rain, it's not very nice, and you can't see a lot. So yeah, we're going to have to move time on. I think what we'll do, I will take this back to the yard and I'll see you back at the yard. Here we are back at the yard again, so let's have a quick look in construction and see if we can get a water tap. Yes, there is one. Various different things, but yeah, we'll go with the BallySpring water tap because it's only £100. Oh no, we can't afford it, my goodness. We can't afford £100 because the money is on minus 749. Well, the only solution to this is to put the fertiliser production back on selling temporarily again, just so we can get a bit of money. That's annoying. Well, we'll place the tap over at the other farm. No point placing it here, but we'll take this tanker over there. And then, well, I don't know whether we'll need the tanker. I think we will need the tanker though. We'll fill the tanker up from the tap and then unload that into the goat's trough. Unless you can place the tap next to the trough and fill it directly from the tap, but I don't know whether it works like that. Some of them do. There was a mod once that I used which you could do that, but I'm not 100% sure whether this one is like that. So yeah, I'll take this over there and we'll get that sorted out and get some water into the trough. Okay, here we are at the goat farm. The money is about to go up. There it goes. So we've now got 9,400 in the bank. We'll take that back off selling again, because I'm trying not to use it, but I know I am relying on it a bit this episode. Normally I don't. Where are we? Productions, here we are. Put that back onto storing. I'm just trying to get the goats set up, really. That was what I was trying to do. So that must be the water trough. So I don't know whether this tap, I'm assuming you can't just place it right there and it just fills from the tap, but I will place it right there and just see what happens. I don't really know. No, it's not going to work like that, but we can fill hopefully from here. If we get the tanker part near it. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll unload it into the animal trough when it's full. As long as I haven't messed it up by placing the tap too close, and then it sort of conflicts with the trough's empty trigger. I don't know. Hopefully not. Let's just give it a try now, actually, while we're here. I don't know whether yeah, I can't see the. It's a bit tight, this yard. I keep saying start filling. I can't see the unload. There we go. So I'm hopefully at the moment I'm filling, and I've just pressed both of them. I'm filling and unloading. Let's just have a look at the animal menu again. Yep, so that water's gone in there. This is the bales that I put in there, so yeah, even this has got a huge capacity. We don't have that many animals at the moment. Haven't produced anything yet because they have no water, but I'm hoping this will start to improve in a minute once they have. Well, now they have the water and the food, and productivity should go up as well. So yeah, it's filling and unloading, but it's going to take a while because this trough again, it's going to have like 100,000 litre capacity, no doubt, and it's very slow at filling from this tap. But at least I don't have to keep travelling miles away to go and refill it. That would take forever. Because, oh, saving again. The nearest water, well, there is the lake here, so it's not too far to go, but it would still take, be quite a few trips. Whereas now I can fill it from the tap. Although it is, like I say, slow filling, but we'll get there. But yeah, really pleased with that. We've now got goats, which I am really pleased about. Because somebody said, I wouldn't have even known, somebody said in the comments that you can get goats on this map, which I didn't know about. So yeah, I'm glad we got them. Just a shame it's cost me close to £500,000 to get to this point. But never mind. So yeah, it's just a case of just keep waiting for that to fill up and then unload it. But it is quite slow. We've also got some fields to harvest as well. What have we got? So these are our two fields, then that one, a canola I think. I know that's linseed, 2 linseed and a canola field. We've also got the new one we've just bought as well, which is an oat field. So plenty of harvesting to do next episode. But we probably won't get around to that today. Because I think we're probably close to the end of the video now. This field here is grass field, which we're going to get cut for hay as well for the goats. Looks like I've also got a small grass field over there, so we'll go and have a look at that quickly. Which direction is that in? Somewhere this way. Through here, is it? It's a very tight yard, this is a bit difficult to navigate, but it's that field. I don't know how you actually get into it though. Must be a gateway somewhere. Ah, here we go. But yeah, that is a very small field and very, very tight access. So yeah, a bit difficult. Oh, next to the goat field, see there are goats. All roaming free in the fields, that looks nice. Shame we don't have a few more yet, but we will get more if we get around to that and when the money's available. Yeah, so let's go back to the tractor, see how that's filling up. Oh, more dairy products to get sold, but like I say, we're on the worst possible month of June. July is the worst possible month, so we'll get them sold a few months' time when the price improves. Here we are. So yeah, more to unload. And the trough's got 27,000 litres in it now. How full is that on the menu? Oh, we're getting there. It'll get full. Health hasn't moved yet, but it should do fairly soon. But yeah, I think probably we'll leave it there for today. And then next time we've got loads and loads of work to do. Oh, another collectible. That's good. Much needed. Yeah, so I think that's all the collectibles for now. Yeah, so like I say, we'll go on with the harvesting and possibly more haymaking next time. We've got loads to do, so it's going to take a few episodes to get all that done. But we'll leave it there for today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.